Everybody is talking about the metaverse. For those that are new or maybe don't understand exactly what it really is, there are some great ways to still get exposure to the metaverse hype without having to fully jump in and be immersed in the industry to make some profit. Today I'm going to show you my top 5 coins that I think are going to be big here in 2022 that all give you exposure to the metaverse and beyond. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about metaverse coins that can get you some pretty big gains and don't require you to really be super involved in the metaverse on a basic level. But these coins are the coins that back a lot of these popular metaverses or up and coming projects, and they still give you a lot of potential for upside profit. We're looking at 5, 10, or even 100x gains on some of these coins, and so many of them right now are perfect and ripe for the plucking. So it's a great time to be able to get into these metaverse coins and start investing. But before we get into my top picks, if you love NFTs, gaming, and earning money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel here and smash that like button if you like what you see. And then jump in our Discord and join our community of Stachers, where we talk about NFTs, gaming, and the metaverse. So okay, let's jump right into this because we have a bunch of different coins here that I think all have really good unique elements to them. And when it comes to the metaverse, you know, this is a search term that we've seen explode in volume. Google Trends is showing a massive spike for this term in particular. And a lot of this was really kicked off by Facebook announcing their gigantic rebrand to becoming Meta. And this is part of their whole pivot into trying to make their brand future-proof. They understand something that the rest of us here in the crypto industry understand as well. And for those of you that are new here to the channel, you'll be able to understand too with my metaverse videos. But this is something that is time to capitalize on. And so my first pick here in these top 5 coins is the PYR token. This is from Vulcan Forge, right? This is a product that is on Ethereum and Polygon. And you know, the great thing about this is a gaming focused metaverse token, and the team has a ton of experience already. They already have a bunch of smaller playable games where you can actually play these games, earn their in-game lava token, which can then be converted to PYR tokens. So there's already a good play to earn mechanic, and you can actually stake PYR right now as well. So with the way the chart is looking, as you can see, PYR has really bottomed out, as have a lot of these other metaverse coins. We had a big run up in November, and we're seeing a lot of those profits drain back out. So right now is actually a pretty decent time to be looking at this coin. And you know, the thing that's really powering this is their Vulcanverse metaverse. So Vulcan Forged is kind of the parent company, and they're building out Vulcanverse, which is kind of the umbrella for all of the playable games they have here. And PYR is going to be a part of all of these games. So that's why I think PYR could be a really big token here in 2022 after you know, the kind of recovery that they could be making here back to some all-time highs we could see. Next on my list is one of my old-time favorites and some of my friends over at RFox Labs. The RFox and VFox tokens work in kind of a conjunction in tandem, right? This is a product that is on multiple chains, Binance Smart Chain and Wax, and they're focused really on, you know, digital economies. So RFox is a gaming company that started off with Cogs. They're a Wax-based project and game. Similar to kind of like Pogs, if you remember that game back in the day. But they've done so much in the space since they got started in 2018, and I covered them from the very beginning, so it's great to see them come this far. So what they're building right now is they're building their RFox Vault, which is their commerce and retail focused metaverse, right? So they're building out this metaverse that's really focused on the retail and e-commerce aspects of things. So they've sold a bunch of different stores already, which are very limited, right? And so their two tokens work in a little bit of a different way. The RFox token is kind of a utility token. You can earn it in a lot of different ways. And then they have the VFox token, which is very specific to the RFox Vault metaverse. And one of the cool things about that is if you hold a VFox, then you actually can earn a percentage of purchases from inside of their metaverse. So that's a pretty good passive opportunity right there for passive income. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I think these two tokens in tandem. It could really be something special here in 2022 as they get ready to launch their metaverse, right? So, I think they're going to contribute to this space and to really push it forward. And with some of these really cool mechanisms they have built into VFox, and the fact that you can earn RFox in a bunch of different ways, not only by playing the COGS game, but also by staking as well, makes me very bullish on these two tokens. I love anything that's going to give me a passive income, as well as those gains through, appreciation in the actual projects and through the chart. So number 3 on my list here is a coin that we're all very familiar with and has pretty much led the way in 2021 with massive gains, and it's Axie Infinity's AXS token. Now, I put this one on the list because there have been some big developments, I think, here in the end of this year, or end of December of 2021, that leads me to believe that 2022 is going to be a huge year for Sky Mavis, the parent company that has created the Axie Infinity game. They have some land play coming, and I think that could really put this token into a good position here later this year for a massive pump. Right, so as you guys know, Axie Infinity is one of the most popular play-to-earn games with over 1 million players. This is a game that is on Ethereum, but also on their own chain, Ronin, which they've launched their own decks and a lot of other associated tools, as well as their NFT marketplace, where you can buy and sell Axies. But you can also actually use AXS to farm their new token called RON, which is their platform token. So AXS has even more utility beyond the governance it already has right now. And I'm definitely using my AXS to farm RON through the liquidity pool there, and I think that's another great reason to be picking up AXS. But the good thing about right now is that it's actually down to lows that we haven't seen since releasing staking for AXS. So that's another reason that you can actually stake. But since staking came out, which gave it another huge boost, we haven't seen the price action that we've seen since then. So it's kind of returned back to those pre-staking levels. So right now I think it's a really good time to pick up AXS and to be able to jump in and to not only stake your AXS if you like, or you could farm RON through a liquidity pool, and then get ready for that big pump from the land play that is coming here from Axie Infinity and Sky Mavis in 2022 here. Going a little bit lower here on the market cap is my next pick with the Mist token. And the Mist token is actually the very small market cap gem from an RPG that is on Binance Smart Chain. This is a team that has actually been working diligently in the background to bring you a really robust RPG game. We've actually featured this one on the channel multiple times in the past. I haven't talked about Mist too much lately, but their token is actually at a price point where it really makes sense to be looking at accumulating this token right now. It's getting ready to bottom out on almost a 6 months low. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity here. And the Mist team is actually, doing some really cool and interesting and unique things, right? So they're building a proprietary game engine that complements Binance Smart Chain as a blockchain, and it's built through Unity. So it's they call it the Mist framework. And so this is something that not only is going to power their game, but could power other games on the platform and could incorporate the Mist token into those games. So I think there's some good opportunity there with Mist. And they're also actually looking to launch this game once it comes out on the Epic Games Store. So this is the first time that we've actually heard this from a game that is blockchain based, incorporates tokens and NFTs, and is going to be launching on a major game platform like Epic Games. We all know that Steam has decided we're not going to host any NFT games, but Epic said let's go for it. And so I think Mist may just very well be the very first game on that store. Just imagine when it hits that store and the millions and millions of gamers that play Epic Games see it. That is going to be a big signal for this game, and I think a really big push for the token in general. So I really do think that there could be some really great prospects for this game in 2022, and it launches later this year. And the great thing about the team too is they're very transparent about their updates, so they're always keeping people informed on exactly what's going on with the game. So Mist token, like I said, I think is in a really good position to make you guys some big profits here in 2022. Now, to round out this list, and last but not least, is TCG World. This is a massive open world metaverse that has their own coin, TCG coin, and it is something that is going to be on Binance Smart Chain. and they have they have plans to go kind of multi-chain here with this metaverse. But TCG is by far one of the largest metaverses out there that we've ever covered, and this is a coin that you can actually earn natively in game. There's no a 2-coin system. You can actually mine inside of TCG World and be able to earn TCG coin from different nodes around the metaverse. And so, when it comes to what they're doing right here, I think that they've created some really great partnerships. And this is I think one of the other low cap gems that makes a lot of sense right now to be able to pick up for some really big profits once they start really releasing a lot of their metaverse and you can start getting in there and playing. The Crypto Stache, I'm gonna look at having some land there and possibly building out some really cool structures. So I think that TCG World, has a lot of potential with what they're doing and the actual playability of this metaverse in comparison to some of the other ones. It is very much a classic metaverse, right? Some of these other ones are more very focused on specific aspects or specific elements or one specific type of game. But this is kind of one of those open world platforms similar to Sandbox and Decentraland, and we saw exactly what happened with those coins. TCG World is lining up to be one of the top open world metaverses that I think could easily compete with Decentraland and Sandbox when they get ready to launch this year. So loading up your bags with TCG coin at this point, where the charts are this juicy looking, I think could easily result in a 10x here in 2022 when we see another pump for crypto gaming in general. I think it's coming, and I think that it's going to be a counter trend to the markets, right? So we may see a bear market here in the next 4 to 6 months for the general markets, but I do think that gaming is going to lead the way. Metaverses and NFTs are going to lead the way and be a bit bear market proof. That doesn't mean they're not going to go down, but I think that we're not going to see as much bleed out from this particular industry. And these top 5 coins that I've showed you today, I think all have really big potential with the projects they're developing and the price point that their coins are at right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If these are one of your favorites right here, or if it's a project you've never heard about, I want to know what you think, because I'm pretty bullish on these and I want to hear your guys' opinion. But that's all we have for today. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.